seconds, and they decide to lock in the Gnar for Soaz. We'll see how he ends up doing in lane up against Alphari. Soaz has definitely had pretty solid time post-Rift Rivals in his performance.
I think actually
he'll be walking out of that one, but not with all of his summoner spells.
Max is up here.
Okay, Twisted Advance goes onto the Elise, gets the smash out. Now Alphari, he's throwing the standard. No, not enough. Flash followed by Maxlor. Still going to be first blood, picked up by Max. And now Soaz under tower.
Now he's waited so long with the follow-up gang to not fall behind in experience that now Alphari's flash is back up.
They might need it. Oh, there it is. Cocoon sinks the fangs in. He goes Demacia, and the standard comes down too late.
I want to see or more. Before Rift Rivals, it was 1.5 only. That's a very low number. Actually, we do see a potential tower dive here, Pyro.
Well, Soaz, he could be in trouble kind of on that route, and he's pinballed around. Power of Evil even spends the Petrifying Gauge.
So right there, you'd actually see Misfits get one of those 3+ allies around for a kill.
Got 1 box.
Wedding the mask does give you great sustain, but it does set you a bit behind.
I mean, I feel like it was also kind of an adaptation to Broxa on this Elise with that extra magic damage he's got as well to start things off. Here come the Kittens, pushing Fnatic back, but Cap is looking to intercept right now. Oh, they throw the Cataclysm on top of him. Shockwave doesn't connect as well as he wants, and Maxlor is able to get the finishing blow. Soaz in the back, looking for a mirror, but abort mission for Misfits.
Yeah, Ignite did not want to stay and risk anything. Maxlor
flash and dash on in, and he throws down the Kittens. Maxlor is caught out. Cap, Shockwave pulling in 3, but Power of Evil stepping forward to finish the shot with a Twin Fang. He takes down his opposite number.
That's second time now where Cap
for damage.
Broxa is not even close. He's actually at the Raptor camp, so no one really wants to follow through here.
He does, though. Okay. Mega in just a moment, but he gets a 3-man Gnar, but Ignar instantly swallowing up the Caitlyn once again. He has been clutch at getting that protection on. However, he can't protect Alphari, and the Kittens are coming a little bit too late. Jesus is going to get grounded. That's why he gets the scaling trap. It's like, guys, we have the late game no matter what we do. We just cannot fight just yet. And then they look at the clock and it's like, oh, it's 35 minutes.
Look at Soaz flying.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Hold on, he's almost got Mega himself. There's a nice stun here. Soaz. Power of Evil's got to watch himself. Oh, a big Gnar throws the ball back. The Splash is flying. And in come the Kittens once again. And now the Jarvan's in front, but a Shockwave pulls in too. Maxlor a little low. Alphari taken down by Reckless. And Fnatic, they jumped on this one. And Misfits, they were out 3 members just like that.
Yeah, Fnatic just punished Misfits for sitting there and looking at them. Power of Evil, he stepped forward, he got tagged by the Braum, and then suddenly Soaz appears. They might even try and kill Ignar.
He's got no more Grey Health. They're going to shred through him like it was Swiss cheese. There's holes all through it. Fnatic, they're tearing through the base of Misfits now, and it looks like we thought we were going to have one big fight, but it was one big catch in Fnatic's favor that looks like it might end it here.
It almost looked too easy as well. Just singling out Power of Evil first suddenly means Misfits are not using their engage comp at all, and Fnatic, they're just rushing straight down for the Nexus.
What else can you do? It's 36 minutes into the game. Hansama, the only defender, and he's out as most of his health bar, has to wander back to that fountain. So Fnatic, one big play for them is going to end it all, and once again, this team just looks a cut above the competition as they take a 1-0 lead in the series.
But this is also just where there's this giant question mark, you know, for me, of like, yes, Fnatic, you know, they tried to force plays. The time get, your damage is insane, but man, you are so squishy.
All right, so Misfits end up locking last. It is that Sejuani as recommended.
I mean, I almost only see you going for the tanky form, the Rast form, but depending on the build as well.
We'll talk about that one a little bit later because Alphari, he flashed out. It was followed through by Broxa and Soaz, and they are wailing on him as he tries to get back to the tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, Broxa likes to gang, trying to stack snowball items. So,
not what you want.
He has to respect that. Ignor's behind Broxa right now.
Flashes up and he gets the knockup onto the spider. Maxlor coming in with the flail. In comes Power. And as Broxa comes right back down, he unleashes the power. PoE picks up his first kill of the game. Now Cap's trying to shadow step out. He has to dash forward. Maxlor bumps him up. Permafrost is on. Still they go for the dive. Flashing now. Not quite at that point in the game just yet as Cap's stepping forward. Maxlor jumps into him, and Soaz is here along with Broxa. They brought more friends to the party, and an hour into the wall means Broxa is going to be able to secure the first kill of the fight. Maxlor isolated, no friends here, just the tower as Caps goes in. Some slashes, and he goes a-reaping as he picks up a kill on a Max.
As we talk to TPing in now, Ignite behind Fnatic as well. This might be a good opening for Misfits.
See if they can do it. Looking for Broxa, Reckless, Jez. It doesn't really matter. The chains were on, but Ignite flashes. He gets a knockback. Here comes Hansama. The Lantern is down. Gonna take it, but they get a Cataclysm into the Ash Arrow, and they've got 2 locked in the pit. And it's like shooting fish in a barrel. 2 quick kills for Misfits.
And I love that both teams have now shown it's all about roaming around, playing 1-3-1 split push, and just appear, you know, skirmish with this kaYN here. Misfits, hard engage, forced to fire and 5 team. Power of Evil, he's there.
Humble trespass, and there's no getting away from that one. A reap and slash doesn't matter if you unleash that power. Soaz finishes.
Just to happen. He's W that is maxing. longer range. Also, the slow is now full 2 seconds. Scales a bit more from AD, and that's how diving.
Oh, jump in the pit, but Alfari's got the Umbral Trespass on top of him. Broxa, he manages to get a bite out of that health bar, and that's going to be free time up top. Right. However, this time around, it's a snowball. It's still building up, and obviously it's allowed Fnatic to get not only a map control over the place, and Hansama, oh baby, you dead, and kaYN is enabled.
Why are you top lane? So again, remember guys, when the 1-3-1 is set up for Fnatic, as we see now, kaYN top lane, Gnar bot lane, engage mid lane is the best way for Misfits to stop it.
Ash arrows on. Oh, they throw everything in the kitchen sink at Reckless, so they turn it on an 80 carry.
All right, so and then just have Jesses with the lantern ready every time and stay safe.
Yeah, this is not a fun game if you're in here. They're about to find out again. Oh, it's half his health bar. Just like that, the Umbral Trespass on the backdoor is here. The babysitter can't keep the baby alive. And Tham getting another kill, but he might give his life for it as the rest of Misfits have reacted. No, he's going to flash. He's going to...
Misfits, they live to fight another day, which is 5-on-5 team fighting. Misfits.
More than we can say for Hansama, though.
Yeah, Hansama dying every time.
Oh,
nice engage.
Bullet comes out. Okay, Ash Arrow follow through. That's round 2. Now Broxa comes back down. Maxwell taking the front line, and they stopped up Soaz, but Hansama getting deleted. It's Soaz with the finishing blow, and now Fnatic are looking for a coup de grace themselves. Yanking on back. Power of Evil. That's 2 carries dropped in the blink of an eye.
They're trying desperation moves here, rushing the Baron.
Let's see if they can get a Power of Evil. He's guarding right now, but this Baron is not dropping down fast enough. With 2 downed inhibitors, they need to rush, make everything count, and in goes the Ash Arrows onto Soaz, but he's able to get away from it. Hansama, Ignar dropped incredibly low, and Fnatic are collapsing around, deleting Power of Evil. Hansama's already dead, Reckless with the double kill, and Misfits are nowhere to be found. Good night.
Such a great game from Fnatic. Love the bigger ban phase from them. Love the execution as well in the game. They're now going straight for that Nexus 2 inhibs gone, and they can be so proud.
They absolutely have to be right now. Fnatic, they didn't lose a man on that final push, and it just goes to show. And Misfits, they may have been improving, learning those ropes in the LCS, but Fnatic are just a cut above the rest, finishing off those Nexus turrets, and just waiting to pad some stats as soon as the Misfits come up and respawn, having a little bit of fun at the end of the day. There goes the ace, and Fnatic say, yes, we can!
Reckless looks at Caps.
That's the second time that's happened now.
Second time it happened now.
There is a budding bromance on this team. I love it.
I mean, when you win the game with Shadow Assassin, kaYN, lethality, whatever you want to say, fully deserved. Could have gone, you know, other routes, tank killer, whatever, but like it was like all about snowballing it. I think just such a cool first example of this kaYN mid lane in EU LCS. Focus on roaming. It's not about 1v1 laning. It's like that talent again. MOBA boots, dust play, so you show up in a side lane with Shadow Step and you can just burst down these targets so quickly and you snowball the game.